What is up, homies? Welcome back to another reaction from Heroes Reforged. We're on the 5th episode of Stranger Things 5. It's good to be back. We got through it. Welcome to Derry. We're also watching Fallout. So lots of stuff going on. If you want to watch the uncut reactions, check them out on Patreon. We got them for season 4 and season 5. Do you guys have any expectations going into this next batch of epis?
No, I don't have any expectations. We have 3 or 4 superpowered people now?
Yeah, we got 11, 8, and Will.
11, 8, and Will. Okay. I mean, shit's just gonna go off the rails at this point. There's just gonna be magic flying. There's gonna be demons everywhere. It's gonna be like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter all put together in the 80s. So yeah,
Oh my God.
Wizards and magic and mind reading and all that stuff.
It's when did this come out? Was this the
25th.
The 25th, so Christmas Day. Yeah, so it's 3 days later we're watching this. Because I had to fly back from the East Coast and I had the late flight, and despite all of that, I'm happy that I haven't really been spoiled on anything. Anytime something pops up online, I'm like, nope, and I have been avoiding it. So yeah, you really gotta hop on these suckers like the day they come out, dude, because the internet will be like, we gotta talk about this moment. It's like, damn, dude, that's 4 episodes into the thing. Like, can you give me a second here?
Yeah, I feel like that's the case a lot. But thankfully, because it has been Christmas, like I know we've all been busy doing stuff, so it's been actually pretty easy to miss stuff completely. I don't think I've seen. I think I've seen like a screenshot, but it's of a characters that we've like seen, so it's nothing important. So yeah, I'm just excited to jump back into this, and then we have after we finish this batch of episodes, we'll have the series finale. That we'll get to at some point. It may not be the 31st, but we'll get to it at some point. So yeah, I'm excited. You guys ready?
All right, let's do this.
Yes.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, right where we left
a little bit's
off.
gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy.
Oh, so Will's superpowered.
A real life, honest to God story.
Vecna's got he's controlling him.
Vecna, he's got the kids. I know. Derek, Mary, Glenn. No.
All the kids.
I could have helped them fight if I had just acted sooner.
The truck
And now
full of
he's
kids.
got all of them.
Yeah, he literally punched a hole through the wall and got
12.
12. Wow.
We failed. I failed.
Now you'll need to get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Tunnels, Radio Shack.
Go. Go.
Cool. Slimy. Ew, I don't like that. Ew.
Delightful Derek, not so much. Is Max gonna lead a rebellion out of here?
Yeah. That's what's gonna happen from the inside of the outside of the upside down. Yeah.
They tried to take you, but I saved you just in time.
There's Max.
Is now your home too. As long as you do not venture out into the woods where the monsters live, you will be safe here.
That's what you think.
I believe I have found a way to defeat this darkness.
How?
I have traveled far.
Shut up, Beverly.
The light will expel the darkness. Your loved ones will be saved, and you will be heroes.
This dude really wants to be Xavier, even though he's a real piece of shit.
Are you going to leave again?
But don't worry, I won't be leaving you.
Damn it.
But for now, eat and play, and most importantly, rest. Because tomorrow it begins.
Applause.
Okay.
Okay.
How am I gonna get all these kids out of here?
Yeah, she's like, fuck.
Dang, dude. Linda Hamilton always has been, always will be a badass. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a little force
little
projection,
trick-or-treat.
huh? Okay.
It's okay, we're far enough away, they're not gonna catch up with us now. It's a hell of a trick you pulled, kid. I mean, maybe I should say it was bitching.
Can you show us?
Oh, dang.
Oh,
He got really injured.
Boy's hurt.
That's
Buddy.
not too bad.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
I have to be near the hive mind, and Vecna is not coming back. But his demos might. I don't think so.
Winona Ryder just like, I can't keep up with any of this mumbo jumbo.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way we can jack back into the hive mind and access his powers again.
What if we just plug you in one time?
And when he does, it'll be the last mistake that son of a bitch ever makes.
Okay, Joyce, let's go. My God, the car's still stuck in the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Light's still on.
Your friends were supposed to be here, yeah?
Uh-oh. Listen, he's gonna kill himself if it means protecting you, 11.
What is it we're looking for?
You've all seen Return of the Jedi, I hope?
Yeah, it's the one with the teddy bears.
Ewoks.
Yeah, it's the best one.
The teddy bears.
But if my math is correct, the generator for the shield has to be in this lab.
And it looks like what?
How would you expect me to know that?
Sassies. Bunch of sassy Sallies over here.
I know. All of a sudden, they believe him for everything else. All of a sudden, this is like, ugh.
Nance, you want me to go up?
Oh,
Are you serious? Me and Henderson here, we need some space. Please. Fine.
Oh my God.
That's just convenient.
hey, we don't have time for this.
Yeah, guys, chill out.
Stick to the usual teams.
Nance,
Nancy's fourth
End of
wheeling in this
discussion.
group.
For real.
My God, tag. I almost forgot that shit existed. It's been so long.
Stop. Did anyone see you come here? No, I was careful. Please, just listen. As soon as he realizes that you're gone, he'll track you down with his powers, and then he'll catch us. Are you sure no one saw you?
Yeah, you did.
It's gonna be Derek.
It's gonna be another kid. Watch. Somebody from the house followed her. Yep.
Of course.
Yep.
Derek, who the hell are you? What are you doing here, dipshit? I'm not dipshit Derek anymore. I'm delightful Derek. Vecna, I didn't say that name. How do you know that name?
Mike.
My brother Mike?
He's like my best friend now.
You're best friends with Mike.
Yeah, and I thought I couldn't trust anyone, but then I started FaceTiming Mr. What's His Speech, and I was like, she definitely knows he's full of shit.
Oh my God.
You can't come with us, but maybe you can help us escape. Because if this is gonna work, we need dipshit Derek.
Oh, we need dipshit
Wow.
Derek.
Okay.
That's great.
Okay.
That's great.
Okay.
He's like, that I can do.
Yeah. Say
no
less.
problem.
One blow takes him out, ends him, ends his army, ends this nightmare. That's it.
No biggie. No biggie.
I mean, I think it's a great plan. I mean, it's a great plan, right?
You took out that demo with your mind?
3, to be exact.
Simultaneously.
Well, butter my butt and call me a bitch.
I think those are Adam's favorite types of jokes.
The best.
Come on, guys. What else? Anything.
Come on, Eric. I know you got a good idea in there.
Is anyone else starving?
Yeah, get some food, you guys. When's the last time y'all pooped? Go take a poop somewhere.
Oh,
Go poo-poo
Pringles,
peepees.
Doritos. Oh, hell yeah,
Product
Bugles.
placement.
The human mind needs energy and nutrients to sustain focus and creativity.
When's the last time y'all slept? Go take a nap.
I got a popcorn maker for Christmas. Game changer.
Oh,
Nice.
dang. Movie theater style?
Like a standing one.
Nice.
He's gonna be like, wait, what if we use Will to try to pop Vecna's brain like this popcorn? Oh yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Just like the particles inside the demo's will killed. To bring them back to life, all we have to do is heat them up.
Oh, Jesus.
You want to Dr. Frankenstein a dead demo. That's your big idea.
The plan is slow as shit.
And your plan is stupid.
They each have flaws. Many, many, many flaws.
So we try both.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
That's a lot of darts.
All right, Joyce.
Like, when can I take a nap, you guys? I'm exhausted. Just blew up 3 Vecnas and
Married couple. My God.
Mm-hmm. But like, they make each other better.
they need each other.
Here it is.
Yo.
I think this is the perfect spot for you considering your Arrested Development, so while I search the rest of the basement, why don't you stay here
and play with your balls.
Perfect. Yeah.
Why are y'all splitting up?
I just want you to stop running away from me. Start being honest with me.
Oh, and that's what you've been? You hesitated.
No, I didn't.
I know you, Jonathan, and that hesitation was the size of a Mack truck.
I don't think the relationship's gonna make it.
Yeah, no. They ain't making it to season 6.
A love triangle. It's a little on the nose show.
The heck is that? Oh, okay.
Melted.
It's melty.
Yeah.
Also, is that like a...
I thought it was
is that?
heart-shaped, and I was like, really? Is that necessary?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Is it falling apart? Did they find the room?
Jonathan!
What the hell?
Ew, all the goo.
Whoa.
Ew.
Nancy, Jonathan, do you copy? Over.
No, wait. I want to see the melty shit.
I had the same dream that I could put a stop to all this. That I could.
Yeah, and look how that turned out. Damn, dude, and she had such cool hair.
That looks like they're actually shaving her head.
I would do that. If I were an actor and the role was like, you have to have a shaved head, I'd be like, you know, and if they asked, can we film it? Can we actually shave your hair? I'd be like, hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. I'd be like, how much are you paying me? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
It's sad.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Okay, okay.
Oh, shit.
Dang.
Go away, dipshit. My numbnuts.
You're not allowed to go in the woods. It's against the rules.
According to who? Mr. Rogers? He can suck my fat one.
Oh my God.
Oh, this kid is
This
wild.
boy will save both yours.
What if Henry catches Derek? You think he'll hurt him? Or worse?
Yeah, then he'll kill him. Oh well.
I should be thanking you.
Why?
For talking to me about Tammy and your life. It was so helpful.
That's a new one.
Eventually, I told someone.
Who did you tell?
The obvious. Steve.
Oh. Yeah, my best friend.
All right, watch out!
By the way, I just found out that she's Uma Thurman's daughter.
That's good.
Oh, really?
No
Yeah.
Augustine.
Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke's daughter, yeah.
I like Steve.
I had
but
no
Where you
idea.
been, homie?
He seems-
Like a bonkers choice.
In the Upside Down, apparently.
That's funny.
I feel like quoting that character from Ocean's 11. Where the you been?
You know, if I hadn't have told Steve, then I probably wouldn't have had the courage to open up to Vicky about it, and probably wouldn't be talking to you about it either. You know, you're only audience member number 3.
Who's Will gonna tell?
Holy shit!
Oh my.
Step back!
That's a little dangerous, guys.
Maybe a little too much power.
Is that pumpkin? They plugged it in the pumpkin just to test it? Okay.
Look for
Yeah.
anything that's out of place. It'll be hidden. Hard to find, but...
What the?
Or not hard.
That's pretty obvious.
It's the door to that other planet in Peacemaker. John Cena's
Yeah.
on the other side.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's sick.
Dun, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Oh, hell no.
I need more floating doors in
It's just a memory.
science fiction fantasy.
Oh, hell yeah. Dream Warriors.
I hadn't met Henry yet. Just because you didn't see him doesn't mean he wasn't here.
Oh, shh.
Aye, that's
Hey,
terrifying.
that's creepy. That's creepy.
Dang, they are too
That's so
young to be
creepy.
watching that, but it's so good.
Yeah.
Even now, at my grown-ass age, I still wouldn't watch these movies in a
Yeah.
basement. Like,
Right.
alone in a basement. Hell no. Hell no.
During like a storm.
Yeah, during a thunderstorm? That.
This is reminding me a little bit of. Did we talk about this last time? It's
Interstellar?
reminding me a little bit of Thunderbolts. Sure, it's Interstellar as well. Yeah, they do the same. They do the same bit in Thunderbolts, kind of jumping into memories.
Bingo.
Oh shit, she's got highlights books back there. Y'all remember Highlights magazine? God damn.
I don't.
So this whole mess is actually your fault, and I haven't heard so much as a sorry.
Shit, again, it's not like I just didn't show up, Steve. I was attacked.
No, you wanted to fight.
You guys.
I remember what it was like to have a good friend, a real friend who actually believed in me, and was actually kind to me.
Aha!
What?
Aha!
What?
We know who he's talking about.
And he would have solved this in 30 seconds flat.
Well, if I'm such a goddamn idiot, how come I'm the one still
now
standing
you're just being
here?
mean, Dustin.
Oof.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
That night,
Ooh.
he saved no one.
He saved everyone!
You can keep telling yourself that, Henderson, but deep down, the reason you're so goddamn pissed. And he made a dumb call, and he got himself killed.
That's
Oh,
damn,
shit.
that's messed up.
Shit.
Yep.
Oh, man.
They're so mad at each other, man.
Hey, Henderson!
Whoa.
And Steve's pissed too because like Dustin was looking for a fight, and
Yeah.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
and he's mad that his friend who he loves is gonna hurt himself.
Dang.
All right,
He can't
Oh.
say that.
Oh, shit.
They needed this. They needed this. Let them work it out. Everybody back off.
They're gonna find what they're looking for because of it.
You know what, man? I'm done.
Screw you.
I'm done.
Dang.
You dumb, fake asshole!
Dang.
These two bros just love each other so much, and they just can't figure it out.
Well, Dustin found what he was looking for, so
Men
it
will do
worked
it.
out.
Men will do everything but except go to therapy, dudes. They'll take themselves and fight in the upside down in a corridor.
Pennywise is just going to be on the projector. Like, this is terrible. This is terrifying.
What the hell?
Coordinates.
Dark magic.
Hey.
What in the Jack Torrance?
Oh.
You're right.
It's great. Feels a little bit like The Thing, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
I like that these are all practical effects here.
You just had to pick up, didn't you?
Damn, dude.
Okay. Oh, shit.
I found something else. I found the answer. I was there.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
What the hell?
Jesus.
Help.
Help? Oh, my God.
That's
Another one?
Oh,
Lord.
it's a whole farm system.
Yup.
Stop.
And another.
Oh, God.
And another. Yikes.
Jeez. That's crazy.
Jeez, dude.
Ugh. Oh, shit.
Sorry, Linda Hamilton. I love you, Linda Hamilton, but Dr. K gotta die. Dr. K gotta die.
Yep.
It was not drugs that gave us our powers, Jane.
Oh. Oh, they transfused him. Took his blood. Derek, you better move, buddy. You better... Oh, boy.
There he is.
Who gave you this map?
Your mom! Look at me!
Your mom.
We'll kill your fool
Oh,
of
no.
a father. Your snake of a mother.
Whoa.
Oy.
And that bitch.
Jeez.
Oh, damn.
All right,
Okay, Derek, how you gonna play that?
Delightful Derek.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm great. We're just reliving my trauma. Thanks.
Cables won't reach the ground.
We're gonna have to do our little science experiment up here.
String them up.
Somebody call Guillermo del Toro. We need
Yeah,
an
right?
expert on this. We need a zombie revival expert.
Okay, so here's what you're gonna do.
Ready?
Ready?
Okay, now listen. Which one of you is Mexican? It will not work unless one of you is Mexican. It's pretty smart to use the truck.
Yeah.
And if shit really hits the fan, we just crank up the voltage, burn out the particles, unplug them from the hive.
That easy, huh? Hmm?
Kill the bastard.
You got this.
Okay, but I know there's 4 episodes after this, so it's not going to happen here. Whatever they're like.
Yep. Okay, just take it easy. Take it easy. You're going to fry it.
It is alive.
Yo, these VFX are awesome.
Pretty good.
The jiggle. They got the jiggle right.
Like,
Okay,
is there any...
pues,
Is that all CG? I think it's all CG. That's good CG.
I think it's all CG, yeah.
Oh, and he can feel it too?
Mm-hmm. Just moving through the hive. Oh.
Dipshit!
I think I'm Derek. Derek? He's with the others.
I think I'm Derek.
Searching for Holly. Disguised as a girl with weird clothes and red hair.
Oh.
She calls herself
Max.
No, that's Vecna.
But Vecna's hunting them.
Oh, no.
You'd be crazy if this show killed off dipshit Derek. And Vecna's just like gonna disguise himself
I know,
as
right?
Derek for the rest of the
Why didn't I fight? Why
appearances.
didn't I help her?
That was old Holly.
You're a child. You're a child.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
You're a kid. What are you going to do against that thing, kid? Look how it's manhandling you.
He's like a 9-foot tall, interdimensional, muscular, weird,
muscle monster.
like muscle monster. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Your mom was a badass with that bottle of wine.
It doesn't look like an exit. You sure?
They gotta go running up that hill, right through that. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Aye.
Got too excited too soon.
Yeah, guys.
Told you, Holly.
That's why when I say I need characters to have urgency, that's what I'm talking about. That's why.
Never go into the
Cool.
woods.
Freddy Krueger. Oh boy, look at him.
All right, Max. Time to do something.
Maybe Max doesn't make it.
Oh.
Who knows?
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
No way, Jose.
The fox is caught.
Stop!
But now Holly's gonna do something.
Yo, stab him through the abdomen with that thing.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Come on, dipshit Derek, where are you? Oh, what the hell?
What? What's going
Oh,
on?
it's Will.
What's
Oh
going
yeah.
on?
Oh yeah, baby.
Will.
He got
Oh,
in.
shit.
There it is.
He got
Will.
in.
Cool.
Will.
It is working.
He's in the grid.
Oh, wow. He is in the grid.
Dang.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Oh, wow. Dude, snap his neck. Don't snap his leg.
Oh my god.
He's going for it. He's going for it.
Max, if you can hear me, you need to run.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Damn, Will.
That's amazing. Oh, that's not.
Oh,
that's
no.
not great.
Vecna's still in control.
Will did pretty good. He's doing pretty good though.
Yeah, it was pretty good, Will.
Oh no. Oh no.
Get out.
What is happening?
Get out.
Turn off the Demogorgon.
Oh, shit.
Turn off the Demogorgon.
Come on, Will. Crank it! Crank it!
No, turn it off. What the?
Well, they want to crank it so they can sever the connection. Whoa.
What the what?
Whoa. What the hell?
What the hell?
What is going on?
Come back to me. Oh, come on, Will. Come back. Will.
Crank it so that he can get back, but where'd he go?
Whoa. What the hell? These two end up in the North Pole? What is this?
Yeah, what's going on here? Oh no,
It
this
just
is all
melted.
melty stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like snow.
Whoa.
I don't get it. What am I looking at here? What's the difference?
It's like it's like an illusion almost.
Yeah.
Like a projection that they're seeing through.
There's no spores up there.
At least that's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how that's almost the effect that was going on when Kali was projecting herself.
Yeah, what happened?
I see.
Whoa.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
what
there's
it
like,
is, it-
see how
what it
it's like
is.
cut out kind of? Yeah.
It's a big sphere.
Oh god. What it is it?
A big ball of power.
Almost looks like that other Netflix
found
show.
the
There's a
shield
German
generator.
show
Do you
called
copy?
Dark. That was about time travel and time loops and shit.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, he just saw the notebook that's like, if you throw something at this, it will explode.
Guess I'll miss the show.
What are you guys gonna
God.
do though? Like go in with no plan?
Oh no,
Oh,
Nancy.
no, dude. Let me just shoot it.
Oh shit.
What?
It's something else. Jonathan. Nancy.
Oh,
There's your
God.
urgency,
oh,
Hector.
God. Oh god.
I know, dude. And he's so good at it.
Finally. Yeah.
We will die. Holly will die. Everyone will
Oh,
die.
shit.
You sure about
It's just like,
No.
out of all the cast, I feel like,
No.
No.
And the episode's gonna end.
Dustin.
Oh god.
That's so, he's the best. He's the best at this. That's it? Is that where it's going to end?
That's
crazy.
it. Son of a.
Damn.
God damn.
Okay, pretty good.
All right.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's still impressive to me that after 5 seasons and 5 episodes now, there's still stuff being introduced, and I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what's happening. I'm still like
Right.
discovering things as we go
Rules
along.
of the-
And I
right.
still feel it still feels very just like fulfilling, and I'm invested, and I'm excited to see where these characters go. I've seen a lot of mixed thoughts from people online. I haven't seen like spoilers, but I've just seen a lot of people say like, I don't know about this season. I'm like, okay, I don't know. I can't really judge it until I see the whole thing.
Right. I mean, I get that. I think that my frustration with that too is that I haven't seen people like bring up specifics, and it kind of bugs me because I want people
Exactly.
to bring up specifics when they say like the writing isn't good, the acting isn't good, the blank isn't blank, whatever. Give me a specific because if you do that, then I think you'll be able to go, okay. And then comparatively, as people have been saying, not as good as the prior seasons, not as good as season 1. It's been such a drop off, whatever. Give me a comparatively, like give me an example, because to me, I feel like because we just watched and rewatched season 4 right before we jumped into this from a few years ago at this point, this feels pretty close in line to season 4. I have a feeling that all of the show, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, when it's all going to be watched together, kind of binged and closer together versus spread apart the way the seasons are, I think it's going to play better, in my opinion. But I don't know. I'm saying I feel like that right now, just because we just came off of season 4, watching the first 4 episodes, watching this episode, going into the rest of this, like there's not too much that feels whack to me. I brought up some stuff when we watched the first couple of episodes where I'm like, oh, they couldn't find 11 when she's doing her training, like, but the whole Hawkins is locked down, blah, 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 blah. Little stuff here and there. But overall, the writing, the way the characters sort of share information with each other, the way the story unfolds, it all feels in line. My theory is there are just people right now who grew up watching the show, young people who were 12 when season 1 came out, and now they're 22, and they're like, this isn't good writing. And I'm like, my brother in Christ, you were 12 when you watched season 1. It's the same thing. And it's okay if you grow up a little bit and you kind of leave stuff like this behind. It's a very silly fantasy, kind of a fun adventure show.
Yeah.
It's okay if it doesn't hit you the same, but I just think I think the show is going to be I think it's going to be treated better, or we should treat it better once the whole thing is done, but once they're viewed a little bit closer together. That's my take. But of course, if people want to, share their feelings about it and they feel like let down or disappointed or whatever, I say go for it. That's totally fair. That's totally valid. Even between seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, there's even discrepancies with fans with like, well, my favorite season was season 2. My favorite was season 4 that we just watched. My favorite was still season 1. You can't top season 1. It's all fine. It's all valid. But I don't know, if somebody's watching this right now and they're like, well, I wanted to do a video talking about it, go for it. But then like, give me the specifics. Be like, okay, Hector, bet season 5, episode 3, this line is dumb compared to season 2, episode 8. This line is great. Do that. I just don't like the vague sort of like, it's not as good anymore. Cause I'm like,
like, what does that mean?
We're 12. Like exactly. I just want to get into it, but
no,
that's how I feel
agree.
about it.
I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what's missing is the nuance, because, and that's not just Stranger Things. I feel like anything that anyone has grown up with in the last 10 years and it's not as good, that's the most like surface level thing that people will say is that, oh, it's just not good. And I'm like, yeah, but this doesn't help me have a conversation with you about what's not good. Like, I need to know specifically, is it what the characters are doing? Is it what they're not doing? Is it what the plot is and isn't moving you forward through the actions? Like, there's no justification. Like, what is it exactly? And I feel like, for us, we've grown up now, we're almost at 20 years of experiencing things like the MCU or Star Wars, through the prequels. For us, the prequels are not that great. But for my brother's generation, who were born in the 2000s, or born later, they really liked the prequels. And I'm like, I don't get on board with it, because I'm like, yeah, to me, the originals are just better. Like, they're just better told stories, and they just do things differently. So yeah, it makes sense that depending on when you started watching something, when you were first introduced to it, and as you get older, and because unfortunately the show, like you were saying, took 9 years to get out, yeah, of course your feelings are going to change. Your connection to it's going to change. My connection to DC and Marvel and the things that I love changes as I get older too. Like, I'm not necessarily incredibly thrilled about the rollout for the Doomsday teaser stuff, but like, other people love it because they're younger and they're kind of newer to the MCU. So it's different. It's different for everybody. But yeah, like, so far, and like you just said, watching season 4, and I will admit, I haven't seen seasons 1 through 3 since they were out in 2016, 2017, or whatever it was. But watching season 4 and then going basically straight into season 5, it feels very consistent to me, like, writing wise, how the characters are. Obviously, like, we're throwing the wrench into some of these relationships, but that feels like it's kind of what the show is about. So yeah, like, it all works for me, and I like the story. Like, I think it's really interesting to interconnect Vecna into everything so deeply, and it just gives justification for all the stuff that's been like leading up to all these moments. So I don't know, I'm satisfied.
Yeah, I don't want to be like
I do know.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just gonna put the nail in the coffin in this conversation about critiquing the show when it's something that you probably grew up with. There's not a lot of properties that have either the blessing or the curse of taking this long to come out, right? From the very beginning to the very end. This show is asking us to suspend a lot of belief, specifically when it comes to these actors growing up with this franchise, dude. Like, these are clearly not kids anymore. Clearly, like, it's very obvious, but the show is telling us that we still need to believe that these are kids that are trying to save the world, right? And I don't think a lot of people's brains really can kind of make that connection when maybe they're about the same age as the people who are in the show, where they're like, oh, well, clearly this isn't happening. And then that kind of breaks all the other dimensional things, and they start seeing how like the sausage is made, right? Clearly, right? Like, there's things that like are not realistic in this show. And I think for a lot of people who are getting a platform and really kind of trying to dive into this whole, critiquing and creating content about movies and things like that and shows, I think they are realizing that it's not all golden. Like, fuck, dude, I love the 1990s cartoon of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Is it good? no. It's horrible. It's bad. It's horribly animated. It's not, they never use their weapons. Like, you can see the corporate businessman behind that cartoon. Do I still love it? Yeah, dude, because it's because nostalgia is the son of a bitch. Like, it'll get you every time.
Right.
And I'll fight tooth and nail that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are still legit. But looking back, I can't argue that that project in particular is a good example of what this should be. Right. And so, yeah, maybe this isn't your cup of tea.
Maybe you've grown out of it, and that's totally okay. I think our job is to, like, exactly what you just described, Augustine, is to keep the awareness of, you're an adult, you have an adult brain. When you go back and revisit the things that you loved when you were younger and you had young brain, our job is to have that awareness of, the original Ninja Turtles cartoon was not a great piece of art. But then you have to kind of sift through that and go, but in the defense of that first TMNT live action movie, I think it is kind of brilliant, and here's why. And I'll try to go to bat for it. All I'm saying is, if there are people right now kind of falling out of love with Stranger Things, I'm not trying to be mean. The same thing happened with Star Wars and the sequels when people said they're so dumb, they're so bad, it's so derivative of A New Hope, it's so derivative of whatever. I have this attitude of, like, okay, then keep that same energy. And I hate to ask you to do this, but maybe ruin the earlier stuff for yourself too. Be consistent, keep that same energy. If you think Star Wars is goofy and silly and the sequel movies had stuff in it that you thought was dumb, a lot of it is because they're pulling from the original movies that we grew up with and watched when we were 8. And I hate to ask you this. I'm like, okay, well then, do you think Return of the Jedi is stupid because they also did another Death Star? Like, do you think, Luke Skywalker on the Jabba the Hutt desert ship is dumb because one of his foot doesn't connect with a kick that he throws at that he tries to throw at an opponent, because when you freeze frame it, you can see Luke Skywalker missing a kick the same way you're freeze framing a battle in The Last Jedi. I'm like, if you're going to go out of your way, be consistent, keep that same energy. And it's mean to say, but I'm a little bit like, if you're this upset, like, go back, throw on season 1 of Stranger Things. Maybe I'm way off. Maybe I'm wrong. In you rewatching season 1, if you go, oh, actually, this is kind of dumb, that's okay. But if you go, no, actually, this is brilliant, and here's why, that's even better. I just want that nuance, and I just want to see that kind of conversation versus the, like I said, the kind of blanket dismissive, like, oh, this is just bad. We're not going to get into why, but like, it's not as good as previously, and that's it, and it's dumb. I want to talk about the why. I want to talk about, even with, I think the same thing happened with the Marvel movies. I think that young people, the first Iron Man came out, and I was like 22 or something. It's a long time, dude. Like, and I'm 38 now. Like, it's crazy to think about.
16 years.
The challenge is to keep that balance of, like, what did I love about the thing when it came out? How did it hit me then? Stuff that's coming out now, is it not hitting me? Why? Is it me? Is it it? Is it for a new, younger audience that's not me? Are they giving me stuff that I still like, and am I appreciative of it, or am I just not into it? That's the stuff that I'm interested in. And we can get into, basically, like you said, Adam, every one of these franchises kind of goes through this. And Augustine, you said the same thing. This is a curse of, it's got a long life, and it's a successful show. It's not too many shows can say, first of all, nowadays, 5 seasons, let alone it's been on since 2016. That's crazy.
Yeah. Long time.
So
long time.
With that comes the challenge of, do you grow up with your audience, or do you, or did all of the adults who wrote season 1, are they still the same adult brain, and they're just going to keep writing each season? But then as we get older, we're like, actually, that is dumb. I think this doesn't make any sense. But either way, we still have 3 more episodes to watch for this chunk, and then a finale, and then we'll see how it all comes together, dude. But
yeah.
I thought,
3 episodes total, 6, 7, 8.
We have 2 left in this chunk.
This was episode 5, so we have 5. We have 6 and 7, and then episode 8 is the finale.
Wait. I thought it went 6, 7, 8, and then 9 is the finale. Am I wrong?
You're thinking Star Wars, my homie.
Yeah, dude.
You're thinking Star Wars, dude.
Yeah, there is 2 more.
Yep.
Okay, there it is.
So
they did 4. They did 4 releases, then 3 releases, then 1 release.
Then
got
one.
it.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited to watch these next 2. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, me too. And I like what they've done with Vecna. I like the character. I think it's all really interesting stuff, and like, we're peeling back the origins. And this is the other thing I was going to bring up. People were talking about Holly. I also am not the sort of person that needs like everything to tie up perfectly.
Yeah.
If you introduce new things into season 5 that was never hinted at in season 1, I don't care.
Sure.
It just has to make sense in the context of the season. Like I sometimes I feel like creators feel an obligation to stitch everything up perfectly, so it feels like there are no seams that can be kind of broken. And I don't care about that kind of perfection. If you can do it and it makes logical sense, great. But if you're going to try to force it in and then it doesn't make sense and it breaks what's already been established, don't do it. And I you know, like I am not someone, and I know there are a lot of people that are the opposite. I'm not someone who's going to go rewatch seasons 1, 2, and 3 and 4 and like pick out all the seams and go, well, see, here's where it's broken. I don't care.
Sure.
We grew up on Star Wars where they like shift the chronology, they shift the history, they make, you know, like it doesn't really matter. Was the season enjoyable? Was the finale good? It's kind of all I care about. It's like Smallville went for 10 seasons. I like the first 5. 6 through 10 happened. They're fine. You know, like it doesn't change my feelings about how much I love that show. So that's all.
Maybe we're different. Maybe we grew up in the era in which the movie ended right when the monster died. Or right when the baseball team won the championship.
The shark blows up and they swim to shore and the credits roll and you're like, okay.
Shot of them jumping in the air and done. Credits. That's it. We don't need 12 endings, dude. We don't need a bow on every single storyline. Like, nah, let's just leave it. We're good. We saw what we needed to see. Let's move on.
I do think also we are a little bit built different in that I think we're pretty forgiving to stuff too. I don't really give a shit. I try, you know, people can be watching me right now and going, well, I think you're dumb. I think you're unintelligent for the way that you love what you love and talk about what you love and you know, and forgive the stuff that you're watching. I think you're stupid for accepting studio slop from the studio system. And I go, dude, life is too short. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit to be
Bingo.
To walk around with that kind of hate in my heart. I got stuff to do, Jack. I got people to hang out with. Like, I don't care.
I got 3D movies to watch, bitch.
Bingo.
Seriously, I gotta go watch some 3D
There's too
movies,
much shit to watch. To like latch on and hate something, you know, like I'm eventually going to find something I really love and then focus on that.
Truly. And in my experience with what I have heard and people that I've talked to and people that I've met and people who have talked to us and reached out to us, that yes, there are people who I think are untalented and shouldn't have gotten the jobs that they got in entertainment. And they make something either for selfish reasons, they just wanted a private jet, whatever the thing is. But I have found in my experience that that is maybe 1 out of 20 times, 1 out of 10 times, not even, it's less than 1 out of 10. It's 1 out of 20 times, maybe 1 out of 50 times. And every other time there are people that are earnestly trying to tell a goddamn good story because they give a shit. And so that's what I appreciate, dude. So I don't want to throw the blanket over that all-encompassing, like everything out of Hollywood sucks and is slop. Dude, that's so dismissive of a lot of hardworking people. You know, direct your anger towards the greed of the studio systems. Direct your anger towards the CEOs that think it's a good idea right now to like greenlight a bunch of AI shit. I got you. I'm with you on that, 100%. That's what we should be angry at. But I'm not like writers and directors and actors and producers, people that are trying to like really make good stuff. Like either you like it or you don't, dude. Get on with your life, brother. There's better stuff for you to be doing.
I don't imagine the guys like the Duffer Brothers are just trying to like phone it in just to make a 5th season.
No, dude. No way.
It's too much hard work for this type of show.
I didn't watch all the Game of Thrones. People say that about the Game of Thrones showrunners, and I to be fair, I haven't seen that final season, but even that I find hard to believe because of how much work they put into their
10 years of your life. Come on.
Yes, man.
It's too much, man.
Sure.
Let it go. Let it go.
Exactly. Anyways, really looking forward to the next episode. But of course, let us know your thoughts. How did you feel about this 5th episode? How are you feeling about Stranger Things 5 altogether? Let us know. Check out everything else we're watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Heroes Reforged is gonna react. Heroes Reforged is gonna review. Heroes Reforged is gonna discuss. That's why we are watching.